The daily life of the Immortal King is a truly fascinating and funny anime. It is essentially a parody of RPG/isekai anime, but it is from China. This technically makes it a donghua. It's essentially about this overpowered chosen one type of guy who nonchalantly defeats the most dangerous foes in the series. And although the show focuses on the main character, Wang Ling, he really plays a stand-back role because everyone else is very serious about fighting. However, Wang Ling could easily defeat anyone that he wants to, but he attempts to limit his power and live a normal life because if he were to release his full strength, then it would metaphorically and actually physically destroy society as they know it. A truly hilarious show with tiny jokes that are very blunt and dry, and that's just how I like my comedy. For example, the team of assassins have a fly drone, and the headmaster of the school creates an impenetrable barrier in a room. While he has the door open and everyone walks through, he says that not even a fly could get in, but obviously the fly did get in when the door was open. So I think that is freaking funny, but other people might not enjoy that type of comedy. However, this anime is constantly making jokes, and some can go over your head. You can easily miss a small play on words or even a double entendre. Surprisingly, there's a hint of fan service, but ultimately there's not anything blatant. Wang Ling goes about his school life, and there are some pretty hilarious moments that are, for lack of better words, sly. They subtly eke out of a combat scene. For instance, a deadly assassin fights the most powerful teacher in all of the school, and the decisive factor in the battle is not a super-powered attack. It is simply Wang Ling opening the door, hitting the assassin, and knocking him out that way. It's a very curt and fast occurrence, and that's what makes it so funny. Is that everyone's type of humor? No, but for a guy that enjoys the comedy in cartoons, it lands really well for me. There's also this other episode where this really old guy is just dancing randomly, and the scene beforehand was literally the most serious thing I've ever seen. This anime has some really random jokes that are funny to me. As far as the plot goes, there are some interesting things. The female love interest is the perfect stuck-up princess trope, but she and Wang Ling have a very cute romantic episode dedicated to them. The fighting in this show has above average animation, but we rarely get to utilize that in a consequential manner. You see, the threats in this show are so diluted because of Wang Ling's overpowered nature. While shows like Mob Psycho and One Punch Man do a great job at addressing deeper, more complex philosophical issues through this overpowered nature, the daily life of the Immortal King does not have much intellectual stimulation for the viewer. Rather, this anime seeks to rely on absurdist humor as well as dry wit. Is that enough to make it a watchable show? It depends. If you are looking for a chill anime that you can sit back and not think too much about, then yeah, this anime suffices. However, if you want something truly impactful, then you need to watch a different show. It's a very funny piece of entertainment, but I would rate it as a 6.5 out of 10.